What's up, everybody? My name is Zach Dixon. This is Austin Harrison. We are two of the game designers on Realm of Reckoning, along with Max Anderson. Realm of Reckoning is a game for 2 to 5 players where you will rebuild a shattered afterlife.
On each turn, players are going to be drafting cards for resources and then tucking those cards for potential scoring benefits later in the game.
This game also really culminates in the Reckonings, where you're going to be blind bidding using the resources that you have accumulated throughout the game. If you win a Reckoning, you will get a chance to build a monument. These monuments define scoring mechanics for the entire rest of the game.
There are 19 different options for those monuments on the board, and players are only going to choose 9 throughout the game. This adds hugely to the player decision space because every game will feel completely different based on what's chosen as a monument.
And we're calling this the dynamic core because these 19 different scoring mechanics, they're not just scoring mechanics, they influence every single decision that you're going to make in this game. What cards am I taking? What resources am I taking? Where am I putting my acolytes on the board? This dynamic core is really in the DNA of everything in Realm of Reckoning.
It forces players to be both proactive, I want to invest in something that I can have an advantage on when I monument it, but also reactive, because when Zach monuments something, I don't want to just give all those points away. I also want to be benefiting from the monument he puts down. And these choices add so much, unlike any other game we've ever made, to the replayability, because instead of the replayability just being arbitrary, cards that get dealt out at the beginning of the game, the players are choosing what happens each game. So area control might be really, really important this game, but then set collection might be really, really important next game, and It changes every time.
Or a direct competition over coins. If I have the most coins, I get 12 points, and I get to steal Austin's coins.
He never does that.
So it's proactive, it's reactive, but it's also pre-active. So in this game, I'm also looking at what Austin's doing. He hasn't monumented anything yet, but I see him collecting these red gemstones. So I'm going to start collecting these red gemstones, and then he sees I'm collecting the red gemstones, and then he doesn't build the monument. And I love doing that to Austin.
So one of the things I'm most excited about, in the past, we've done some community card packs, which is just the community, you, designing more stuff that we've already made. But for the first time, you're not doing stuff we've made and just adding to it. You are making an expansion yourself.
Yes, so it's called New Foundations. And I'm a little jealous because I wanted to design this expansion. And Austin's like, no, we must let the people in. And so, yeah, you get a chance to help design this expansion with us. And it really doubles down on this dynamic core. So the game starts with 19 different scoring mechanisms that you can build these monuments on. In New Foundations, you'll draw extra cards that will have new scoring mechanics that you get to design and vote on. So it adds even more spiciness, even more variety game to game, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.
As usual, this campaign is the best place to get the game. There's a Kickstarter edition, there's crowdfunding and exclusive stuff, there's a lot of upgrades, and for the first time, an all-in pledge.
Yeah, which has got like metal stuff in it. I love metal. I hope maybe you like metal. And yeah, big discounts.
That's it.
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. We're really stoked about Realm of Reckoning. I want to play it right now.
Why don't we?